Hi, I'm Kamille Bauer, and I'm here at my yarn store in West Jordan, Utah, and I'm very excited today to show you how to cast on and knit a scarf. And we're going to be starting a knit scarf. So what you're going to do is you're going to cast on however wide you want your scarf to be. And in this instance, I'm going to cast on about, let's see, 2, 4, 6, I'll cast on 8 stitches. So once you've cast on, you've got your loaded needles in your left hand. That ridge, those bumps you see are all going to face to your right. And then you're going to take your empty needle, which is going to be in your right hand, and you're going to grow up like a flower through the dirt. And then you're going to knit your stitch. And you're going to repeat. Since this is how to do a knit scarf, that's exactly what you do, is knit. And the stitch is the knit stitch, which is going up from the bottom of the stitch, pulling the yarn through, and flipping the stitch you have just knitted off the left needle. So repeat. Grow like a flower up through the dirt, opening that stitch, pulling through the working yarn, and flipping off the stitch you have just knitted. And you're going to repeat that knit stitch down all of the stitches until you have an empty left needle. You're going to slide your right needle. And now here's the trick. Once you have knitted a row, I want you to slide down your stitches, and then you pull the binding, you pull that edging, and that magically lines up and smooths out and really makes your row look even and professional. It's like if you've quilted before, you know ironing and quilting is essential to have a nice, crisp, clean look. Well, the ironing and knitting is pulling at the end of your row, and it will magically just line up and smooth out your work. So again, this is how to knit, how to start a knit scarf. So we're going to cast on however many stitches wide you like and do the knit stitch all the way down, every stitch. That's it. You just keep doing that until your scarf is as long as you want it. How fun and easy is that? You can sit and watch TV if you get really good and fast. And here's what your scarf will look like. This particular one, I'm on a 17 needle on a chunky yarn, and that's what your project will look like when it's finished. Since you're knitting every stitch, every row, the definition of that in knitting is called garter stitch. So you have just completed a garter stitch scarf once you've worked however many rows you want. So I'm glad you logged on today, and happy knitting.